Texas somehow lost a 1,200-pound giraffe named Gracie.
And Charlie performed garage surgery with bolt cutters and pliers.
And Andrew's back.
And today, we're going to talk about what to do when life does not go as planned.
This episode's brought to you by
Backbone Coffee,
First Form,
the Great Lakes Fishing Expo.
and Heritage Roofing Company.
Watch or listen.
You could do both. You could do all of them. You could like, you could comment, and subscribe.
You could take a fish hook out of your finger with pliers.
Yeah.
But should you?
No.
Casting their faith to reach this world. Fish on.
Welcome back to the Casting Faith Podcast episode 90.
Wow.
That was fun. 90, dude.
Yeah.
90 episodes.
Retrospect, we should address 90s.
That would have made
That
sense.
would have been sweet.
Dang it. Where was this idea?
I know. I didn't realize
7
it was
hours
90.
ago.
I
It's
didn't
all right.
Put that together.
Episode 90. You can listen to us for over 100 hours straight. So that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's wild.
And let us tickle your ear holes.
I don't love that. I don't love the way that sounded. We got Andrew back in studio.
What up?
And we're pumped to have him here. It's always a good time. Friend of the show. He's been on before. If you did not go and listen to the last time he was on, you need to go listen to it. It'll change your life.
Great episode.
It was a great episode. But today we're just having fun,
Yeah.
right? And so it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't know about you guys, but it's been hot.
Yeah.
Like super hot. Like, you remember the episode of Rocket Power when the crew had to fight Lars for the beach fort just to stay cool? Remember
I
that?
don't
Yeah,
remember that
actually,
one.
I do remember that.
Bro, it's
I never even would have thought of that until you just explained it.
it's that hot
It is.
outside. Remember that episode
I
of
missed that
SpongeBob
show.
where Patrick and SpongeBob got stuck outside of Sandy's dome and they needed water?
That I do remember.
Yeah, I
It-
do. Remember.
I remember that one. You know what episode of Rocket Power I remember like vividly is the one where the guy's standing at the corner of the restaurant and he's asking about the fish tacos.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Do the fish tacos look like fish?"
Is it the guy with the glasses? He looks real.
I don't think he has glasses. He has like a bucket hat on. And their dad, what was his dad? The dad's name?
Raymundo.
Raymundo.
I love
yeah,
that
goes,
show, dude.
"No, but do you want the fish tacos?" And he goes, "No, I'll just have a cheeseburger." I remember it. Like,
Yeah.
that's one that sticks out to me.
That show was. They don't make cartoons the way they used to.
Hey, though, having said that, I had David start a new cartoon today, actually, before we came. He's like, "I just want to watch something."
Is it a new old cartoon?
So it's X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's pretty close to how it was.
Yeah.
He likes it. He was asking me a ton of questions because, like, the only X-Men he knew is Wolverine.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?"
Is it like a remake or something?
It's like
Kind
a
of. It's like-
continuation, I think.
Yeah, they kind of do
really?
it in the same art style and everything. It's
Oh,
neat.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
It's cool. Have you? Yeah. I saw a preview of Shrek and everybody's like,
Yeah.
it's just doesn't. It's not the same. People are like that.
Hey, going back and watching
Shrek,
Shrek-
not good. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's off the cuff. They're getting pretty crazy with the cartoon. I always show my kids the old stuff. Like
Shrek's still pretty old, though.
I showed
Yeah.
them. I showed them Rocket Power. Kendall was immediately into it. Sadie was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, David did not like Pokemon, but Nora likes watching like the original Pokemon.
Dude, do you remember how hot it was this week?
I do. I remember
And currently
sweating.
Now that you
Like
mention
crazy.
it, I do remember,
Do you
it, was,
remember that?
it was pretty hot this week.
This is great podcasting. It's so hot. I can't even think straight. It's so hot.
I remember how hot it was when we were sitting out on the lake on the 4th of July,
Oh, here we go.
not catching anything.
I caught a bunch of fish, man.
And shout out to another friend of the show, for the Christian Bolgren,
Yep.
setting up a fishing trip with his friends and then going to a different ramp.
Went to the
Oh,
wrong
and
ramp.
not seeing his friends the whole time. Then not telling us he left.
He apologized. He
Didn't
did.
apologize to me.
Well,
I'm
You
gonna
want to
hold a
know what's
grudge.
funny?
he's gonna hold a grudge.
Me, John, and Matt, we went fishing at this pond. I think it was last Sunday. And on the way there, I think it was Matt. One of them said, "Watch, Christian's gonna be here when we get there." We
He
pull up
was.
and he wasn't. But as we're fishing, he pulls
pulls up,
right
yeah.
up. So we all stood in this one opening in this pond, side by side, 4 guys fishing.
Man.
And they were slaying them, and
Yeah.
I was the only one. I only caught one. They were using wacky worms,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and we all had the same exact worm, black with blue
Mhm.
flake. Okay, I probably shouldn't even tell that because now everyone's going to buy them up. But
Yamamoto.
they all had them on wacky and was killing them. I had it weightless Texas.
Mhm.
Wasn't getting nothing. As soon as I switched over to wacky, I caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like bass like that.
Especially when it's hot. That's
Yeah.
my go-to lure when it's hot because it's
Really?
slow. It drops slow.
Yeah, true.
And that's my logic behind it. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, if that's just the way I think.
Like this, the thing is it's weird because some ponds, I think the fish like it different.
Yeah.
So there's this pond down by my work I fish. Literally, I'll go every single day if I get the chance because someone caught a 7.2
Wow.
in there in April, and so I'm hunting it. So
Yeah.
like I literally will go if I have 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I will go for 45 minutes and just try to.
That's a huge fish for Ohio.
No, it's a monster.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even have believed it if he didn't show me
Yeah.
and the scale with it, right? But I've been hunting this fish, and I pulled out probably a 5.5 pound last August there. So I know there's big fish in this pond. But I use the weightless Texas rig there, and I will catch every single time.
Yeah.
But wacky, I don't do so well there. But then this pond,
Yeah.
I couldn't catch on Texas, so it's kind of weird. Same worm,
Yeah.
but
Interesting. But that's what I throw when it's hot like this.
I'm
I
gonna
like
have
to throw a Texas rig too for bass. That's my favorite.
It's hot, dude.
It
I can't
is.
get off of it. Like, it's how I can't get away from it. It's so hot. It's hot. It's like when Stanley and Zero were digging those holes in that book, The Holes. You know,
Yeah.
talk about them
The holes. I think it's just
hot.
called holes.
It's not called The Holes. It's that kind of hot out. Do you remember in high school? It wasn't high school. It was elementary school. I remember it. I think it was Tappan Elementary School. It was hot like this one time, and they had us come outside with eggs and tinfoil, and we
Oh, and
cracked
cook
it
'em?
on, and we cooked it with like a solar
You
death
make a little
ray
solar
type
stove?
thing.
Yeah.
Trying to get a.
It's that kind of hot right now. But yeah, dude, it's been a hot week, but it was a good weekend, a good week until 4th of July is always a good time. All the fireworks got like rained out though. It's been
We
storming.
had a good
out.
time. We went up to the Indians game, saw the fireworks up
Oh,
there.
that's
They
sweet.
lost, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
Got a cool hat and had a lot of fun.
Nice.
So every year, David and I make plans to go fishing on the 4th of July. We go kayaking. I forgot to text you. I was going to text you. We even talked about it. Like, I should tell.
Mm-hmm.
It's my
Yeah.
bad.
Sorry,
But
I
you didn't
forgive
miss.
you.
You didn't miss much.
I didn't
dude.
get to fish at all, but it's okay.
He's like, it's all your fault. It's okay though.
You caught as many fish as I did that day.
All right,
Well,
perfect.
we make this plan, and every year we go out. We go out at in dawn, and we decide we're gonna go kayak and fish and all this. And so we text each other the night before 4th of July, 3rd of July, and we make these plans. We sure up these plans, and went to sleep. Got up super early. It's
Yep.
probably 5:30 in the morning, and I get everything ready. I pull the kayak out. I throw it on top of the car. I get the ratchet straps out. I ratchet strap it to the car. I get my fishing pole in the car. Everything's getting loaded up, okay? Everything's ready. I got the paddle, the life jacket, the water bottle. I got my Form Energy. I had a full cup of Backbone coffee before I got in the car, okay? And then I realized something. I forgot my stringer in the garage. So I go into the garage, and I got this really cool stringer. I want to call it. I want to say it's a Lazy River. I don't know if they still make them or not, but it's a sweet stringer. It's made out of paracord. It's got like wooden beads, and it's got the metal hooks in it, or the
That's
metal
cool.
clamps.
I've seen it.
It's a
I
fun,
can vouch for it.
It's a sweet, and it's got a carabiner, so I don't know if that's how you say that, but you can clamp it to whatever.
I feel like
it's
you're
good.
a carabiner.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot it in the garage. And so I go into my garage and I go, okay, I might want to do a catch and cook on the 4th of July. That'd be good, right? So I'm going to get the stringer. So I go into the stringer, I go to grab it, and I notice that there's a crankbait tangled into the paracord. It's hooked good into the paracord stringer. So 2 treble hooks are buried deep into this stringer. And I'm like, well, I want to take it, but I'm not going to just throw it in the car with this. I could get hooked. No big deal. No big deal. So I start untangling it. And I got my pliers, but the pliers I have are like a multi-tool that I got in my stocking like 2 years ago. And so I don't know where this came from. It was just a stocking multi-tool stocking stuffer. And I grab it and I start using the pliers, and I'm pulling it loose from the paracord. And I get the top hook unhooked. Or no, the bottom hook I get out of the paracord. and I go like this, and I'm holding the string in one hand, and I have the pliers here, and I start working on the second treble hook. I pull, I twist, I pull again, and suddenly, pop! It comes loose out of the paracord, except it didn't come loose. It came loose from the stringer and immediately buried itself completely into my finger. It was completely through my finger. I'm standing in the garage. It's 6 o'clock in the morning with a full crankbait hanging from my left hand.
He texted me a picture. I thought it was AI. I thought it was fake. Like I could see the hook going in and then coming out the other side. He like fully pierced his finger.
It's disgusting. He showed me.
Yeah. So immediately adrenaline hits, right? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. If the backbone coffee did not wake me up, this certainly woke me up. And I have two thoughts immediately. Number one is that this is way worse than I thought. And number two was, do not wake up Hillary for this. Don't wake up your wife, because I know exactly how that conversation would go. She's either taking me straight to the hospital or she's going to pass out from all the blood coming out of my head. And so I got two problems now. So I have to decide, do I fix this myself, which are like the famous last words of every redneck in history. But I
little duct tape.
Yeah. So I grabbed the multi-tool again, and I think this is all happening in real time, okay? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cut the hook, right? I've seen the videos where you cut the hook and pull the barb end out, right? And so that's what I try to do. So I take the wire cutters on the pliers of the multi-tool, and I clamp down on the treble hook.
Except that hurt though.
Bro, oh yeah, that hurt for sure. But instead of cutting through, the pliers lock up on the treble hook. So now I have the treble hook in my hand, and the pliers are hanging from my hand, and it pulls the hook barb back into my finger.
Good. Hey, I got a question for you before you go into more detail. I know you, and I know what you did when you had this on your finger, because it was like hooked through his index finger and out through the top like that. Did you go like this and dangle it?
A little
feel
bit.
the weight of the crankbait?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I know
I know what you're about. So it gets stuck. So now I got the crankbait pushing the barbed end in, which is what you don't want. And I got the multi-tool. So I'm walking into my kitchen like this with the crankbait and the
cupping
the
blood.
pliers. Blood's pouring all over my backbone shirt, which is making me mad. And I get a butter knife and I pry I pry the pliers open with a butter knife. I'm just working. This is all happening super fast. And I pry the pliers out, which that hurt super bad. So the pliers unlock, and I look at it and I'm like, this is getting worse. It's starting to like swell and stuff. I'm like, oh man, like I got one more option. And then I gotta go wake up my wife, which is, how do you do that? Hey babe, don't panic, but I have a treble hook in my finger right now. I need you to take me to the emergency room. There's no way that ends well. And so I go out to the barn. I go out to the shed in my backyard. I walk, and there's blood dripping all over me. And I unlock the padlock, and I open the door, and there's bolt cutters. So I set my...
your go-to to begin with.
I know, but dude, it happened so fast. I panicked. And I thought I could get it. I thought I could cut it with the pliers.
Yeah.
But the amount of force you need to use with the pliers is not the same amount of force you need with the bolt cutters.
Right.
And I didn't think that through.
Having the right tools helps.
Yeah. And so I set my hand on the tractor. I grab the bolt cutters and I clip it.
All in a very sterile environment.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was real.
That barn is so clean.
Did you go get a shot or anything?
No,
You probably should.
No. But I did. I clipped it, and then I was able to take then I had to push the clipped end through to get the barb back out through the hole, and then I pushed it through, and it was out.
Does it give you a new respect for what we do to fish?
Yeah, dude. But first of all, like, it's not the first time I've been hooked, but it is the worst I've ever been hooked in my life.
I think if you fish, you've been hooked.
100%.
But not like that.
No, dude, that was
Never that bad.
I know, like, somewhere between the butter knife and the bolt cutters, I got real nauseous and woozy. Like,
I'm getting nauseous and woozy thinking about it. So.
Somebody just turned off the show.
Yeah, getting really hot in here.
It's just, but I did. I got it out, and the house is still asleep. I wash it out. I throw a Band-Aid on it, and I changed my shirt, which Cam I ruined my backbone shirt, so I may need another one. But I did. I got it out. I put the Band-Aid on it. I got in my car.
And he still went fishing with
and I
us.
still went fishing.
Neither one of us thought that those pictures were real, by the way.
Yeah, Christian laughs, like puts a laughing emoji at it, and I'm like, no, this is real.
I thought
He
for
goes,
sure it
that's
was
not
fake.
real. And then I sent multiples, and they were like, oh, he
So
called
it
me
looks a
immediately.
lot better now than it did on that day. Like he had a Band-Aid on it, but his whole finger was like a purplish red color, and he's just fishing in the lake with it, like reaching into the water and stuff. I go, dude,
No, I know what I'm about.
you're
son.
gonna get in. I mean, that's Infection City waiting to happen right there.
Yeah, it's sick.
But he did proceed to catch
Oh,
fish. I
I see
didn't.
that.
So
Yeah, I'll put up some pictures at some point. But yeah, dude, no, I did. I caught 3 bass and about 4 perch, and I caught the best catch of them all, boy. I caught my finger.
yep.
You deserved it.
So
Well, not the finger.
yeah,
but
no.
You know what I mean?
It's like, hope it never happens.
Any
again.
good perch? Do you?
They were like okay. One of them was eatable.
They
but,
weren't like eerie perch.
Those
they were
Oh.
tiny,
Yeah.
but
I like good perch. Perch is good eating fish.
It is good fish. I went. The past 2 years, I've went ice fishing on Lake Erie.
Oh, cool.
With my cousin Jordan, and we he lives over in Put in Bay, so we'll fly a charter flight over to his. I'll fly on a charter flight over the lake, and then his dad usually just takes us to the shanty and drops us off.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this last year, the one morning, we weren't really doing so well at first, but then out of nowhere, a bunch of fish, because you use like
Yeah.
the radar, the sonar or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a video game. It's pretty sweet. But a bunch of fish just started popping up, but they just was eating our minnows off. So we don't know what's going on. So he calls his dad and he's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Grab this pole that was in the shanty." He was like, "Use that one and put a smaller minnow on." And so we started using the smaller hooks because they're in the smaller minnows, and it was a whole school of perch.
Oh, cool.
So, but the problem is we they ate a lot of bait that we had, and right as we started catching them, the school swam away. So I think we caught 4, maybe 5, something like that. But we had probably an hour to an hour and a half where we could have just been
Yeah.
slaying
Yeah.
perch, and we just were inexperienced,
Yeah.
so we missed them.
Yeah,
But
I've
they
been up
are
on
good.
Erie for perch in the summertime, and it I enjoy it. I like perch fishing. We were doing the little double rig where you drop it down, bounce it a couple times with some minnows on it, and you're hooking up on 2 hooks on each line. And perch eat great. So
Yeah.
I think we caught 30 that day.
That's awesome. See,
Yeah.
I've never been on Lake Erie during the summer or anything fishing.
So-
So that's something I really want to do.
yeah. Well, shout out to Dustin Demarion.
Yep.
He's been on the show. Pro bass angler. He does a charter out of there. We should do it.
Yeah, he's in Erie,
100%.
PA, but I bet he put us on some fish.
Yeah, be
I
cool.
would
Be
be
cool.
so down for that.
We ought to take him to the cabin in Pennsylvania.
That'd be fun.
Do a pod from the cabin.
That would be a good time.
That'd be
That'd be
sweet.
fun. Let's do it.
We say cabin.
It's a
It's plywood.
it's a trailer. It's fun.
But it's
though.
fun.
I
It's a
love it,
good
yeah.
time. It's got
Oh,
hot
yeah.
water. We found out it had hot water last
The
time we were here
last-
because I turned on the hot water heater.
Oh yeah, we got to get up there, man. That's
Yeah.
always a good time. It's been a few years.
What
Yeah.
is it? Who's like?
It's my
who's this?
family
Is it?
owns a. It's I say cabin, but it's like a double wide trailer on stilts.
And we have kayaks now. The last
Perfect.
time we did that, we had a
Yeah,
canoe,
dude.
and that was miserable.
Imagine having all 3 kayaks.
Yeah.
Just exploring.
be a good
That'd
time.
be sweet.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Hey, but like when I was fishing, I started out with a wacky rig, the black and blue flake. Nothing going, and I tied on a crankbait, which is what I hit myself with this in the morning.
It may have been the blood on it.
And
dude.
I caught not
got
the
the
same
fish
one. It
going.
wasn't the same one. I ruined it.
sick.
The saddest part was that was a brand new crankbait in the
You can
stream.
replace them,
I
though.
know.
It's just
I don't
double
think
it.
I'm gonna though. I think that's gonna
gonna
be.
be a memory.
Trauma.
I'm gonna retire
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I caught 4 perch, and it was a good time. But everyone's saying you shouldn't have done that. You should have went to the hospital.
No, I think you did right.
I feel like I did it right.
They're gonna do the same thing. You just maybe use a little bit of like peroxide or
Yeah,
alcohol with
clean
it,
Yeah.
sterilize stuff,
Yeah.
clean it up.
But
Did you do any of that?
I cleaned it out.
All right. Sure.
Rinsed it out. Yeah.
He should have rinsed it
He's
under
gonna get
some
an
cold
infection.
water.
He put it in the lake. He put it in Magada Reservoir.
Oh, that's
sucked on it for a
sick.
few minutes. No, I'm kidding. Shout out. What I wish I had was the D Hooker tool. Not a sponsor, but it's one of those things like you never think you're going to need, but when you need it, you wish you have it.
Yeah, when you need it, you need it.
So shout out to D Hooker. You heard my my whole story here. You want to send a brother a free tool, I'm not going to look the other way,
You can use his pierced finger as an advertisement.
Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah.
Just send him the picture of
I
it,
should.
too.
Ugh.
I'm going to make fishing fails for sure. You ever read that Instagram account?
Yeah.
Fishing fails? Yeah, I should be on there. Anyways, shout out to fishing fails. I failed. Anyways, it was a good time anyways. I caught a bunch of fish. I came home and, we did burgers and brats and hot dogs on the Blackstone. We got a kiddie pool. The kids got to swim in. We did water balloon fight. It was fun.
Yeah, we
Sparklers, poppers, that kind of stuff.
that was the first time I've got to be out on the kayak this year. So it was a good time. I didn't catch anything, but I enjoyed being out on the water. Baseball season finally over for David. I'm going to shout out my son for a second. He had a great year, batting over 700 with a home run. He had a triple play.
My boy.
I think he had 4 triples and a bunch of doubles. My man was killing it all year. And he's excited for next year. But, hey, football season's getting ready to start up too. But with the break there, I got to go out fishing with the boys. It was a good time. Be out on the kayak. Even though I didn't catch anything, it was still nice to be out there.
Pretty sure we saw an eagle.
I think it was an osprey, dude.
I'm going to call it an eagle on the 4th of July.
Let's go with
We
it.
were kind of hoping for the eagle on the 4th.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
It was still fun, man. I saw deer when I first got there come up out of the water.
Yeah.
That was fun. It's always a good time to spend. It's good, always a good way to spend your time out on
For
the
sure.
water. So,
For sure.
So, man, Drew, what'd you get into?
So on the 4th is actually my Momo, my dad's mom. So we're Cajun. So we call our grandma Momo, right? But the 4th would have been my Momo's birthday. She passed away. I believe it was 18. Don't quote me on that. I'm bad with stuff like that.
Math is hard, man.
Yeah, I'm terrible with math. So, but she's no longer with us, but we still celebrate her birthday. And so what we did this year, we usually go to the same place all the time. It's like a little hidden. They got a little hidden lake, but they got a pavilion, a pool, really nice spot in Massillon. But for some reason we couldn't get it this year, so we went to Atwood Lake and rented the event center. We had a lot of people. I have a big family. My dad, it's my dad's side, so all my cousins, my uncles, very fruitful. My uncle from Louisiana come up, so it was really nice to get to see him. It was really nice to get to see everybody, because when you're an adult, you don't do stuff as much.
Yeah.
But our family's very tight knit, so we've done this since I can remember. But yeah, we change of location this year was it was a good time. My aunt got engaged, and her boyfriend he's a really good guy. He's really you can tell they really love each other, and it was a really nice moment for them, especially in the day. It was pretty cool. So what they did was she got up, we all come together inside the event center, and we all just in memory of my Momo, but also my Uncle Don, who passed away this past year. We just sang happy birthday to him. I believe his birthday is actually either on the 4th or it's right around as well. It's something like that. So we just sang happy birthday or whatever, just in memory of them. And as soon as it ends, their song or something like that starts playing. He goes up and actually sings it to her.
Aww.
Not in the mic where it's all cringy and stuff, but just them two. And he proposed. It was really nice. And, she deserves it. We love her and whatnot, but we love him too. He's an outdoorsman. He likes to hunt and fish and all that. So we love that.
Send him the show.
Yeah. So, it was really nice. We all grilled. Everybody brings their own grills. We all split sides, but we all all the individual families bring their own meat and grill it, whatever.
Nice.
So it was cool. Got to Well, I tried to go fish, but where we were, there wasn't really too many great setups to fish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was not in the cards, but it was still a great time. That's like one of my favorite since I was a kid because of this family reunion. That's always like one of the highlights of my year. And since my Momo passed away, it hadn't been as consistent as it always had been, but we're starting to tighten it back up. And so yeah, it was great. Just a day to be off work, just be with family, celebrate America.
Amen.
So it was sweet.
Yeah, dude. It was a good
Side note, not to always make everything super spiritual and stuff. It was really cool because I found out a couple family members of mine just recently got baptized and got the Holy
Awesome.
Ghost too.
Praise the Lord.
That's awesome, man.
So that was really sweet. Testimony there is super cool. You know, not my story to tell, but just a whole different lifestyle coming in, you know, starting to get involved and see the goodness of the Lord. So
That's
that
awesome.
was really cool too.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
So that was like a highlight of the day because it was my cousin, her husband, who she just got married to, and their daughter. Their daughter also got the Holy Ghost, got baptized. So it's just so cool.
Yeah, man.
And then I also found out one of my other uncles, who it would have been my cousin's dad, who I don't know how to say this properly, so you might have to edit this a little
okay.
bit. But it's actually my aunt who got engaged, her ex-husband.
Okay.
He ended up getting baptized too
That's awesome.
recently. So there's kind of a revival going on in our
That's
family
awesome,
too.
yeah.
So it's pretty sweet because we talked last time about what's going on with our immediate family, and it's actually extended since, not to go off on a tangent, but since my Uncle Donald passed away, and I believe that was in August.
Mhm.
We've had probably 7 or 8 or maybe even more cousins either get the Holy Ghost, get baptized, or both.
That's
So
awesome.
I guess a lot of them are starting to get really started consistently going down to the church in Maslin and that we grew up in and everything. So God's good. That was a really encouraging thing,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
because usually this is a family event that, just being real, it's around partying and
Yeah.
whatnot. But we're all getting older now, and obviously, like, me and my family, for the most part, don't
Yeah.
do that, right? Don't drink or any of that stuff no more. So when we all come together, and it's like, well, actually, they're kind of turning over a new leaf too. It's like, but we don't see each other much. So last time we had this, we were all partying together. This time we're talking about what the Lord's
Wow,
done in
That's
our.
awesome.
So it's
cool.
like really, really
Yeah.
cool.
Unexpected but good. You
Yeah,
know? Like, that's
unexpected but
great.
really good. It was
Yeah.
cool.
That's awesome. You know,
that's-
better surprise than getting a treble hook jammed in
Yeah,
your
for
finger.
sure.
you know,
So we
on the
were a
fourth.
little more blessed than you were.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
you
it
did
happened.
catch fish, so
Yeah.
you know, to each their own.
Yeah, we got an ad. Don't go anywhere.
This episode is brought to you by Backbone Coffee.
This is the coffee we actually drink. It's not just because they're a sponsor of the show. We actually have this at home.
And right now, if you go to the website, you can mix and match 3 different bags for $45.
Or you could set up a subscription and cancel it at any time.
And our first-time buyers, if you use promo code CastingFaith, you get 15% off your order.
So go grab you some of the coffee that we actually drink.
Remember to use the link in the description to directly support the Casting Faith podcast.
And we're back, and David's got a story.
I have a question actually
He's got
for
a
you.
question.
How bad do you have to be at hide and seek
Mm-hmm.
to lose a giraffe?
I mean, them are some tall-necked horses.
Listen, first of all, before we get into this, there's certain, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I don't question God, but mosquitoes are up there. Like, we get to heaven. There's a list of things I'm going to ask, but
It's all right to have questions.
Mosquitoes, like, Lord, what were you thinking? But I want to know his intentions with giraffes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the platypus thing. Like, I like the deer.
Mm-hmm.
I like the horse.
I love the platypus.
Let's just put them together.
Yeah.
Let's take this duck,
You know-
this gerbil, this
What?
whatever, and
What's
make it
more
a
believable?
A platypus has a stinger, dude.
What's more
Like, they're
Really?
poisonous.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's weird.
What's-
Weird animal,
What's more believable? You got
and it lays eggs.
a unicorn, A horse with
Hey,
a
unicorns
horn.
are biblical.
You got a unicorn or you got a giraffe. We got a
I-
horse
I think a
with
unicorn
a long
makes a lot more sense than a giraffe.
right, right. But
But
we got
having
giraffes
said
and somehow don't
this-
have unicorns.
Having said this, sorry about the tangent. My
Sorry.
questions here.
Long neck
But a
horse.
ranch in Texas, I'm sure everybody's heard this story or seen it if you're on any kind of social media,
That's my homeland.
lost a giraffe.
Mm.
Not for a day, not for a couple hours, for almost 2 weeks. There was a giraffe running wild in
I
Texas.
saw this.
It's insane to think about. Well, first of all, the animal laws are different down there. They can have a little bit more exotic animals in Texas. But this ranch had giraffes, and what had happened was a giraffe wandered onto a part of the ranch it wasn't supposed to be on. Somebody left the gate open, it got out. And they thought, no big deal, we'll just find it. Giraffe's name was Gracie. We'll track down Gracie. She's a good girl.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it ended up taking almost a few weeks here. They ended up putting out a $5,000 reward. They're checking trail cameras. They got helicopters flying around to find this giraffe. 10-foot tall, 1,200-pound animal just running wild in Texas without being seen or saw or found or
You know-
whatever.
You know, big animal, big state. You know.
Don't make sense. They had helicopters.
Yeah, dude.
It's a giraffe, though.
How do you not see that?
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. How many miles can it go before you didn't notice it was gone? You know.
So that's
Also, are they fast? I mean,
That's
you
a
would
great
think they
question.
got long
I bet you
legs.
they are.
They could
But
cover
that-
some
that
distance
neck is
per step.
awkward. That neck's awkward.
Just like
Like
a
they
giant-
can't move
Here I
quick.
am.
True.
Here I am.
I mean, they could be a little distance away and still be
Yeah.
right here.
Hmm.
Probably.
But it's funny you ask how far. You guys want to take a stab at how, after almost 2 weeks, how far it got? How far away it was when they found it?
It was in New Mexico.
I mean,
wasn't
I would assume it definitely could have traveled far, but did it travel far? Is what-
my thought is it would be dead.
That's kind of what I. But then again, any kind of predator that's there is gonna be like, "What is this thing?"
Maybe.
True, like, yeah, I'm going to duck that because that's huge.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
it was 4 miles away.
Yeah.
not that far.
That's what I
Almost-
was like.
Almost
probably
2
still-
weeks and only 4 miles away.
And they
But
didn't
also,
find
like,
it.
how good are they looking?
I mean,
They couldn't have been looking. They
Right.
probably weren't.
dude, this went viral though. Like,
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah,
like,
but you
shorts
can
of it.
see far. If you just are in a helicopter, you
Mhm.
can see 4
Ex-
miles away.
I guess I don't know the terrain
I
down
don't
in whatever
know.
part of Texas they were in because,
I heard
like,
there
if
was a
there's tall trees, it's kind of ducking through the trees. I get that, I guess. But
They put like a $5,000 reward
Yeah.
to find it. I'm like,
I'd have found that giraffe quick.
dude, how are you not
first of
finding
all, it's Texas.
Mhm.
That's a very Second Amendment happy
it?
state.
100%.
True.
How did this giraffe not end up?
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder what giraffe tastes like.
I'd try it.
You would?
I think I would.
Is that
Hey,
wrong to say?
did you guys have heard the? This is completely different than a giraffe. You guys have heard the
I bet it
the
tastes
guy
like
that
goat.
comes on a very popular podcast, talks about the woolly mammoth,
Mhm.
like meat and stuff that they found frozen in like the ice in Alaska,
Should we
and
be-
how the people have eaten some of the meat that was frozen.
this is how
Would you do it?
No, because this is how right now. This is not in the show notes. I'm out here in deep waters now.
Mhm.
Might have to
I think
edit
I'd
this.
try it.
I would not because you hear about the new disease that's going around, like explosive
That's a parasite though.
What?
parasite. It's all over Ohio now, and it's
It's all
spreading.
over like
I heard something
50
about a
states, yeah.
parasite in
it's
Ohio,
calling
but what is
it's
it?
causing months of diarrhea. Months
like not to be like gross, but
Explosive.
like explosive diarrhea is what they're saying.
for months. Now I've had situations last a day or 2,
Mhm.
but never a month, dude. Like you die. But
I don't know anything
What's
about
it come
this.
from? Is it saying what the where?
That's a great I
from
have
that
no idea.
mammoth meat, dude.
I,
Do you
no, I
think?
think
I
I
don't
or are
think
you
know.
that
just making
I'm
that
just
up?
making. I don't.
So
I
that
would
means
try
it's a
the mammoth
fact.
meat.
Believe it. Hmm.
But would I eat it? Would I eat mammoth
would you
meat?
try mammoth? I would.
Maybe if it was a newly made,
But,
like
like,
if it was
how-
a crossbreed.
No,
between,
if
like-
it's newly made, dude,
I don't
it's
want
not
frozen
mammoth.
Okay, but like
permafrost
how? All right,
mammoth.
so what's the? How long has it been frozen? So like, what's the?
It's been in like a glacier for
And they're-
however long. I don't think so, dude.
I
'cause
would,
here's
I
why.
would, I would see if someone ate it and see how long.
If
Like
they got sick.
how they, see how they did for.
you
the,
got to
a
eat it
few-
first.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
I
do
mean,
it.
I think my thing is, how often are you gonna get the chance to eat mammoth meat?
Yeah,
Why
you're
not?
probably not too often, but here's the thing. How long until you die from it?
Seriously.
Right.
I mean, you got to go out some way, right?
I don't know, man. Live like you were dying.
True.
I went mammoth eating.
If you to
Giraffe
be honest with
seeking.
you, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
If you had it and it was like smoked or grilled and you threw some sweet baby rays on it, I would try it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Sweet
I
baby
probably
rays.
just wouldn't allow myself a lot of time to think about it
Mm-hmm.
That's
at first.
I
I'd
feel
just
like
have
it
to
would be
commit quick.
it would be like a garage surgery type situation for me. Like if it was presented in a right way.
So that means
in
he's
the
just gonna
moment.
do it.
I'm gonna just see what happens.
He's
you
just-
know,
He's gonna pull out his utility or
Just
what's
cut
it
a little
called?
slab off.
The
multi-tool.
the multi tool that has the fork in it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
All
I think
right.
that's a bad start of a movie, you know. But yeah, they were looking for this giraffe.
Oh, that's scary, dude. That parasite has not yet been identified yet.
Yeah, dude, it's from the
Oh,
mammoth
that's
meat.
sick.
It makes me nervous because that sounds like a horrible.
And
Dude.
the states that have the most cases so far are Michigan and Ohio.
Of course it is. So
Ohio, man.
Ohio, man. I don't want
Do
that.
do a 3-day fast, everybody, right now.
Do it now.
Yep.
Just do
Yep.
it
Shut it down.
immediately. If you can go longer, try it.
It makes me nervous.
Yeah,
But
I don't
it-
think it. I
but-
don't know. What could the mammoth meat do to you?
That.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
think
because you
so.
got bacteria from
You
billion
cook
years
it.
ago. Mm-mm. It's not the same atmosphere. It's not the same microbes.
It's been
not
But it's been
Frozen.
It does-
frozen
but
in
it's-
glacier.
But their
Yeah.
bodies were different than our bodies.
That's true. But
They
it's
can
still-
process
it's
things that we can't
protein,
process.
dude.
I don't trust it. I wouldn't do it.
You really wouldn't.
I don't think so.
If somebody said you have the chance to eat mammoth meat, even
Coloss-
if it's just a bite, dude, that's what I would do. I'm not eating a whole like mammoth steak.
Well, I feel
But
like
what
we
if
gotta
it
take
was
a
good
bite.
though?
I feel
If
like
it
we
was
gotta
good,
go
you
all
probably would
in.
have more.
I feel like if Colossal Labs
That's not
pulls-
mammoth meat.
pulls
though.
off.
That's like, is
bringing
the
it
dire
back-
wolf a dire wolf?
Yeah,
I
would
think
eat-
so too.
I would eat
actually.
that. I would eat the new one, but I'm not gonna eat one that's been. Dude, have you ever had fish that's been in your freezer too long and it's like a sponge? How terrible
Yes,
that would
but
be.
I'm saying this is like a
Once in a lifetime.
once in a
Yeah.
lifetime opportunity to try mammoth meat.
You
How
could
much
have-
of it did they find?
Like not a ton.
I think it's nuts, dude.
Okay, yeah. Since there's not a lot, it's. Dude, yeah, no, I'm starting to get nervous thinking about it. I don't
would
know what
not.
I'll do.
I'm gonna stake my claim.
I feel like
and
it
say
is
no.
the opportunity of a lifetime.
If it's
It's an
it's just
opportunity to end your
the
lifetime.
presentation would be a lot for me.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it a
that's fair.
meatball? I feel like I remember this being a meatball.
No, I think it was just like a sliver of steak.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I
I've
don't
had
know.
I've had bad.
I think I'd try it.
I've had bad beef. I've had bad.
Hey,
chicken.
where do you draw the line on animals?
Giraffe? No, I'm kidding. Sorry, Gracie. We would not eat a giraffe.
Hey,
Oh,
Gracie was found,
shout
by
out,
the way. She was healthy. She was fine. They got her back on the ranch.
good.
Yeah.
Um,
They found her fat and happy. She
They're
just had a
vegan.
good
They're
old
fat and
time.
happy.
vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I probably would.
Be fine.
I kind of don't want to say that because it's a weird thing to say,
Yeah,
but I think
canceled.
Yeah.
if I needed to,
Mm-hmm.
not just to try it.
yeah.
A shark, I would try a shark.
I've
I'd
had-
try
Yeah, I've
some
had
like
shark.
random
Shark's
stuff,
good.
but like a giraffe is
Um,
beautiful. I don't know
yeah.
if I could do
Yeah,
that.
I don't think I would eat horse.
No.
No, I wouldn't eat horse unless I was dying, like unless I had to. But there's actually, not to be that guy and bring it up, but there was. Oh, let me think of his.
Do you remember Alistair Overeem,
Yeah.
the UFC fighter?
So what's funny is there's a guy from Victory that fought him.
Really?
Yeah. And same guy actually wrestled Brock Lesnar in college.
That's cool.
I'm trying to think of his name. Tim something.
Sylvia?
No.
That's a bad dude right there.
Bad dude.
Mhm.
You see him, you would never expect it. But yeah, he fought Alistair Overeem.
Wow.
Got paid a lot of money. It did not go so well for him.
Yeah.
But this was Alistair Overeem young and on TRT.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Looking like,
Uberim.
yeah. But I'm trying to think.
Tim Sylvia. Tim Silva.
No, because I would know that. So Tim Sylvester.
Tim Johnson?
No, I think it's like Sylvester. And I don't know. I might even be wrong on the last name.
Was he champ?
No.
Tim. You remember
Try
Tim?
Sylvester.
Where's he from?
Tim Sylvia was one of the
No, it's not
UFC.
Tim. Yeah, but it's not him.
No.
Because
Okay.
it wasn't UFC.
Oh, okay.
It was. I think it was.
Pro-
I think
Strike
it was-
Force. Strike Force.
No, I think it was just kickboxing. I don't know if it was
Glory.
even an MMA fight. Could have been Glory.
I don't know.
I think it was Tim I can't, not Sylvia. So what is his name?
Oh, hey.
I should text someone.
ChatGPT said that mammoth meat probably tastes like beef, bison, and venison combined.
Sounds delicious.
I mean, that's not bad.
Can't argue with it. Oh, anyways, overeat horse.
Yeah, and there's that Rachmanov or whatever guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He said that's his favorite thing, but I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
there's
think
parts
it's
of the
just
world.
too
It's like
much.
the cultural lines that we draw for it when it
Yeah.
comes to stuff.
Well, even dog. I wouldn't
I
eat
wouldn't
dog.
eat dog. That's
Mm.
where you draw the line. I think.
Yeah.
Cat
That
and dog.
I actually failed a project in school because of that.
They make
Which
you
I
eat
didn't get.
dog? What are they doing?
Well, no, but we had to do a report on it, and it grossed me out. I get grossed out by stuff.
Yeah.
And we had a
That kind of
substitute
stuff grosses
teacher.
me out.
You want
though,
to see a
too.
picture of my finger again?
No. I want to finish this episode without throwing up. But no, we had to do this whole paper on, I forget what country. Maybe it was one of the Koreas. I don't know. But they eat dog, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
Would you
just
eat
'cause-
coyote?
No.
That's tough, huh? Too
That's
close to
kind of
dog.
scavengerish.
Too close to dog.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't do
I
that.
couldn't do
Yeah,
coyote.
that is pretty close to dog. So no, they're pretty cute too. I actually saw one in green, and it was just
Pretty much just like
Look like-
majestic.
they're like
it was
puppy
like he was just
foxes.
standing he was just standing in this field by himself, just chilling. And I was like, man, I turned around to see, but I think when I turned around, my engine kind of
Mm.
caused him to run away or something. But
I,
Kind of look like skinny huskies.
yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
cute, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
think
They
I
really
could.
are though.
I don't think I could do it. But if you, what do you think about this? I saw a thing on
Hey, how did we get to talking about eating animals
Unexpected.
from a like escaped giraffe?
unexpected because I wondered what giraffe would taste like. uh,
Lean
But
maybe.
I saw
I think
that.
so.
I saw that they're making lab produced milk,
Mm-mm.
but you would eat. Like they're starting to do lab grown everything.
I don't think.
No, there. So here's my question. You guys know about the 3D meat and all that
Mhm.
stuff. We have a 3D meats in Maslin, and my family keep like some. They was told or something or read something that was actually like 3D printed meat. Do you guys know anything? Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I believe that business in Maslin is actually selling 3D printed meat,
So
I would think.
or is that just a cool name that they came up with?
no? Allegedly, they're doing lab grown meat now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's a thing for sure. I don't know how advanced or how far.
Yeah,
it's
but
been
I think
pushed.
you have to let people know if that's what you're
See,
selling.
that's where we're like getting into a weird area
Yeah.
now because there's like
because
certain
this place
places
is
are
literally
quietly,
called 3D Meats,
Mm.
and so my family, like there's in the group chat, and they all saying like, "Don't buy meat from there; it's lab printed." And I'm just
Yeah.
like, I think that's just the name of the company.
Yeah.
So it's weird. I don't know the facts on this. This is just a a guy podcast, but
Mhm.
like I saw that it's like a lot of it's just them altering like cancerous cells
Yeah.
to grow the meat
Mhm.
off of some
Yeah, I don't like it.
sample. And so that makes me a little weirded out. But
I just
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
understand
about
why we've been doing things the way we've been doing them for thousands of years, and all of a sudden we're like, you know
Just
what?
change it
Let's change that up completely.
because we're not running out of it,
There's too
right?
many
So
people.
why are we?
right.
because I think they think there's too many people.
Not true though.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree with you. But do you ever have to watch that movie Soylent Green in high school?
No.
It's an old movie. You'd like it. But we watched it in biology, and I'm not gonna spoil the movie. But well, you just watch it. It reminds me of that. That's what all this 3D meat, and I saw the headline for milk, and a lot of it's like this is what your fast food. Like the conspiracy is this is what fast food is.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Like how does McDonald's make this many burgers,
Yeah.
and when there's one on every corner? And everybody, that's somebody's meal every day.
No, I definitely don't disagree. But I've been told by someone before, and I guess you can look this up, that in California they use red worms in the beef because red worms are like they pass the grade for protein.
Mm.
And I guess in California that's like what. So I was told it about Wendy's, how Wendy's uses red worms in their beef. And I just deny it because I'm gonna still get a Baconator.
yeah.
But
Dude, have you
with
noticed?
barbecue sauce.
Have you noticed? You said this last time. You're like on it, but have
I
you
love it.
noticed?
So upset that they forgot the barbecue
I'm
sauce.
saying, bro.
It's been 3 months and I'm still mad about it.
Stupid.
Speaking of being mad about fast food orders, this episode's getting all kinds of unexpected, but that's okay. That's the whole point. I've been on a diet for like 12 weeks now.
Yeah, you're killing it, by the way, dude.
I'm lost a bunch of weight. I've gained strength, muscle, all this stuff. I forgot lunch one day, and I was like, "What's a healthier fast food that I can get?" I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go to," the answer is nothing. But I had room. I had already exercised and all this stuff. I was like, "I'm gonna go to Arby's." Haven't been to Arby's. They got the meats, you know, whether it's 3D printed or not, I don't know, but they got the meats. So I went to Arby's, and I ordered a half-pound roast beef sandwich because it's got 50 grams of protein in
Love
it.
it.
That's what I wanted. And we go through. I'm super polite to the lady. I'm like, "Oh, how are you? Have a nice day." All the pleasantries, all the things. She's super sweet. Get all the way back to work. Open the box. It is just the meat in the box.
No, it's not.
There's no bun. There's no cheese. There's no sauce. It's just a half a pound of meat in the box. And I went, "Hey, what are you doing to me, Arby's?
That's the
I know you got the meats, but where's the rest of it?"
That's
don't
the
just
second
want the
story
meat.
from that Arby's on this podcast, because do you remember it was about a year ago I came on and talked about how I went there to get a roast beef sandwich and they said they were out of roast beef.
What are you good for?
It's Arby's. That's what you sell.
Oh, it made me so mad because I was excited for like a cheat meal,
No, that makes
and
me
it
so mad.
but then
for
like
you.
my log was like, "This is better because the bun is a lot more calories,"
Yeah.
and it was better for my diet. But I was ticked. I looked at my wife and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" They
I'm,
said,
how-
"We got
I
the
picture
meats."
you just
How does that
grabbing
happen?
roast beef.
I
out
did.
of it.
I didn't even get a
Yeah.
fork. That's
Wait, did they
exactly
put the
what I
cheddar
did.
cheese on it at least?
Nothing. It was just a box of meat. That's it. No
I'm
sauce.
sick
Do
of
not
this.
want Arby's.
Oh.
It does really something. Have
Mhm.
you ever had their jalapeno poppers
They're very good.
with the Bronco berry
The
sauce?
Bronco berry is where it's at.
Man.
I'm not on speaking terms anymore right now. I need a few months.
If you had one of those, right now, if you bit into a jalapeno popper with Bronco berry sauce, you'd probably forgive them.
Man,
Yep.
it made me so mad, dude. Wow,
Yeah,
but-
no, that's so. That's
Just a
so
box of
funny
meat.
though. Just like why?
Like what? Like and it
At
was,
least tell me you're out of buns.
and it took the whole break to get the food. We
you
were
know the
waiting
person
in
that
line.
made that did that on purpose.
For
too.
sure.
Here's
There's
your
no way
half-pound
that
of
was
meat.
an accident.
Order
It
the
went
biggest
into the
sandwich.
box.
They don't just forget the bun. Like how many sandwiches do they make in
I
a
was
day?
so
Yeah.
They did that on purpose.
I was so polite.
Oh,
They
they
missed
probably saw you
all.
and went like, "We're gonna mess with this dude."
They missed every part of the sandwich but the meat.
It was. I mean, at least
That's
I got my 50
crazy.
grams of
You
protein.
got the
but-
meat.
but
That's
that's
true.
all- They had the meat.
That's
That's
true.
for sure. Oh, yeah, dude. It made me mad. We got an ad. Don't go anywhere.
All right, I'll stay right.
This episode is brought to you by Arby's.
Yeah.
We got the meat.
Storm season here in Northeast Ohio. If your roof has taken any damage whatsoever, if it looks sketchy at all, make sure that you call Heritage Roofing Company. Aaron's been on the show before. He's an honest, hardworking man. The company is veteran owned. They take care of people first, and that's why we love working with them so much. Make sure that you tell them that the Casting Faith podcast sent you, and he'll give you a free inspection on your roof. That's Heritage Roofing Company. You can go to roofsbyheritage.com.
Dude,
We're live.
$13. It costs $13
I
for
would
that
at
half-pound
least asked
sandwich
for-
only.
I would have at least asked for like
Yeah.
I don't know, part ownership of the,
The
company.
buns?
The bun.
Yeah,
The
can you at
bun.
least give me some buns?
Oh man, it's funny because like it wasn't a part of my plan, you know. It wasn't a part of my plan to order that sandwich and just get the meat, and it for sure wasn't a part of the plan to get a treble hook stuck in my finger on the 4th of July. But sometimes stuff just happens.
True.
You know, and I had the perfect morning mapped out. And in 2 seconds, everything changed.
Yeah.
Everything changed in 2 seconds. And sometimes life just works that way. It just happens. Like all of a sudden, your whole day can be planned, your whole year can be planned, your whole Arby's meal can be planned. But in a moment, you know, suddenly there's a hook in your sandwich, and you got no buns.
There's a
Hook in your finger.
sandwich?
There's a hook in your finger.
A wrench in your sandwich. Wait, no, or plans. No.
Sometimes there's a hook in your finger and you got no buns, you know? It just happens. Unexpected things happen.
But it's true.
So here's the question. as believers, how do you respond in those moments? How do you respond when things go sideways unexpectedly? You could do everything right and things just go wrong.
Yeah.
So like how are we supposed to respond? Drew, last time you were on, you shared so much of your story and your testimony about, how things threw you off course and you came back from that. Man, today I just want to hit on this thought though, like when unexpected happens, how do we respond? And man, just kind of want to let you loose on that thought real quick. Just, for me, it's always, the Bible says it rains on the just and the unjust. Things happen, life's sometimes, life happens, and how we navigate that matters. The first thing to come out of my mouth when a treble hook went through my finger was not curse words, because that's not who I am.
Yeah.
I didn't have good feelings or good thoughts, but I didn't lose myself when the bad thing happened. And so I kind of want to speak on that for a moment. Not just that, but like when things unexpected happen, what do we do?
Yeah, so man, it's so many different routes you could go with this conversation and with this topic. And I'm just gonna kind of let things roll the way that I'm feeling right now. But out of nowhere, when you just said that, something come to my mind, and it's kind of it probably I'm a yapper, right? So it'll come back together. But real quick, I'm gonna spin something here. I had a buddy back in 2020. I was getting ready for my first fight. His name is Chase Isles, and in the year leading up to this event, Chase was really good to me. Now, he lived a different lifestyle than what I do now and things, but we were really close, and we had a lot of interests that were similar at this time. And in this time, I had went through like a kind of a weird, really hard breakup for me, and a really weird season of life. I actually, in this, I'm going somewhere with this, but in this process of time, I had been like around this time, I had been hospitalized for because I had shared before that I had had an attempted I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but to do the worst thing you could ever do. And so I got to a point where I was struggling after this breakup. And what happened, I was feeling that same kind of low again, and after this breakup, and I had been, instead of going that route, I sought help, and I called a family friend who actually was our a doctor. Her name's Christina Baker, and she took me straight into Mercy Hospital for psych help with that, and got hospitalized for a few days. It was a crazy experience because I was in there. The dude next to me was talking to himself, or talking to, actually he thought he was talking to, I think, devils or something. But we were in the same room, and I remember it was just the craziest thing because I was like sitting there like, hold on. I'm a child of God. This is crazy, right? My buddy Chase, who had lost his life, on his Instagram right before he had passed away, changed his bio. It says, you may be down bad, but it's all about how you bounce back. And so that's something that stuck with me. And so I even actually, like I said, I was getting ready for my first fight. When they introduce you for a fight, a lot, like, it's cool to have a cool nickname. And I can't stand cliche, corny names like, don't call me Andrew the Hammer Hukill, like things like that. I think those are so corny. So like I wanted something that flowed, something that fit. It was cool. So a friend of mine helped me come up with this idea, Jocko, which here soon I'm going to be branding my whole business, my training business, off of It's growing. We've really grown the roots for it, and everything is going really good. And we're gonna eventually, it'll be named off this concept, but the name is Jocko, Jahcco. And just because I'm an overthinker, part of it is like, or the whole point of what Jocko is that concept of you may be down bad. It's all about how you bounce back. And with all that being said, to go back to bring it together, I learned a very valuable lesson, and I'm currently learning this lesson still, and even deeper. A lot of times when you start doing something for the Lord, you get a lot of resistance. And as we talked about last time, we had filled the row with people, started this Bible study, people got the Holy Ghost, people got baptized, all this, people growing, God's using me, all this, great, it's sweet, right? We live on cloud 9 when all this good stuff happens, but there's an attack that comes after that, and I'm in the middle of it still. But I'm in this really weird season now, and it's only been a couple months, where things just aren't going as expected. And so it's very weird that this is the topic for tonight. But honestly, this is God lining it all up, because this is exactly where I'm at. And a lot of times, well, you would know this a lot, probably better than I would, but as a preacher, a lot of times you get up there and your sermon is preaching to the choir before it ever speaks to someone else. A lot of times 100%. I feel like I feel I've heard a lot of preachers. My dad was a preacher when I was younger and heard that. And there's been times where I've given a word to somebody that I learned first. And so right now, to answer the question, how you bounce back whenever life takes that curve, it's like I said, there's so many ways you could go about it, but it's how you respond. It's it could be bad, it could be great, and and look, like, two sides to it. It was great. I got back in church, and the fruits were there. People were being led, and the Bible study's still going. It's not as successful as it was, we'll say, for lack of better terms. But I could have looked at it as like, I could have saw that success and took it as, yeah, Andrew, you're doing great. Andrew, you're killing it. Because a lot of people were telling me, like, good job, Drew. And like, I even think I mentioned this, like, don't tell me good job. Because it's nothing I'm doing. It's all by the goodness of God.
Amen.
Right? So there's two sides to all of it. It's about how you respond to things. Like, when good things are happening, you can respond properly, and you can respond in a negative way. It could be, yeah, it's because I'm so good and I did great, or it's because God did good. But I think what we're talking about more so is when it takes, an unexpected turn, more so for the worse, probably.
Yeah, I think of Paul and the shipwrecks that Paul went through, and you can read this in Acts 27. Paul is doing the work of the Lord, and he's literally doing everything that God is calling him to do. He's not running. He's not backslidden. He's not in sin. He's doing exactly what the Lord asked him to do, and everything starts to fall apart. And that's the dynamic that's hard, For him, a storm hit, and the ship starts breaking apart. They start throwing the cargo overboard. They start throwing the tackle overboard. They go 14 days without seeing sunlight. And at one point, the Bible says all hope that they should be saved was taken away.
Yeah.
So, like, unexpected. And in it says in Acts 27 verse 20, and when neither sun nor stars in many days appeared, all hope that we should have be saved was taken away. And in the middle of all of that, in the middle of the storm, in the middle of the unexpected, Paul gets up in verse 25 and he says, "Wherefore, sirs," he said, "Hey, listen, guys, be happy, for I believe God that it should be even as he told me it would be." So he's saying, be of good cheer, for I believe God that it should be even as it was told to me. In other words, the storm, the unexpected, the chaos of the moment It changed circumstances, but it did not change the promise.
For sure.
It never changed the word. It was never something that, you know, even though unexpected things took place that were bad, it never changed the end result. And what's crazy with his story is that it never stopped the storm. God never stopped the storm.
Right.
Yeah.
God never stopped the ship from being destroyed. It was wrecked
Mm.
while he was on it. You know, the ship basically falls apart. And sometimes we think faith means that God's going to step in and he's going to stop all the bad stuff that's ever going to happen, and we'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, quite the contrary to that, though, because
Yeah.
time after time, biblically, stuff falls apart, lives fall apart, boats fall apart, homes fall apart. But God's still the constant through it.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's easy to get focused on that storm sometimes too.
Yeah.
And if I can,
Yeah.
that's exactly like, dude, it's popped up in YouTube shorts, books I'm reading, things like that. Like so many different stories bring this thing up, and this is exactly what it lines it all up. When Job went through his, it says, but he sinned not with his lips,
Mhm.
right? And I've just been on a kick with that lately, because the thing is just like what Paul was doing here, like just stand firm.
Mhm.
You know, things are gonna take that turn.
Yeah.
But and it's sometimes, I think, the hardest thing to do is just be patient and stand firm in it. But dude, things are gonna fall apart. And I was talking to someone recently who actually is part of the Bible study, and they're growing, and they're like, yeah, I'm going through the wilderness, and I think I'm at the tail end of it. And I'm like, oh, I I'm happy to see that, that you're seeing the light and all this stuff. I said, I'm gonna give you something to understand, though, is it's not gonna be over yet, and there's gonna be more that's gonna come, but just be strong.
Yeah.
Stay consistent through it. Not to be, and that was in no sense a discouraging tone that I said that in.
Yeah.
But it was more so just like, man, keep this same faith, because this this same God who's good to you and delivering you out of what you were just feeling, he's gonna deliver you through what comes next.
Yeah.
Because something else is coming.
100%. And the whole point of this is like that you're never really going to be like, life's never going to be perfect. I think we have this misconception that, a lot of believers, they get the Holy Ghost, they get baptized, they walk into their walk with God, they start a relationship with God, and they think it's all going to be perfect now.
Yeah.
And it is for like a little while,
Mhm.
and it's fine for a little while, but then life really does still happen.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people walk away when trials happen, or they lose faith when unexpected things happen, and they turn to what they know.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I think that Paul is teaching us here, and Job's story teaches us here, and there's so many, like you said, there's countless things in the Bible that is contrary to that, easy believism, but it's like, it tells us that, hey, I'm of good cheer because I know the promise is still true.
Yeah.
If he said it, then it'll happen no matter what I'm going through, whether it's good or bad. The promise is still the promise.
Yeah. And that makes me think, I mean, obviously you're talking about Paul, but there's different stories throughout the Bible. Andrew, you brought up Job. I mean, look how Job reacted to, awful circumstances, but continued steadfast, did not sin, did not curse God and die. He stood strong upon what God had given him, and he was blessed. But you also look at David, who sinned, murdered, adultery, and was called out on it and repented and worked through the storm in a completely different way.
Yeah.
But the outcome's still the same.
Right.
I mean, God is still the same.
Yeah.
God is good no matter the circumstances. And to what you said, people can fail and can turn back to what they know and make mistakes. And obviously, we're not promoting turning back to the old way or anything like that. But hey, if that happens, you're a human being.
The promise is still the promise.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
come
That's what I'm
back.
getting at.
Like,
God is still good. God's greater than any of the circumstances that you're facing or anything that you've turned to. And guess what? He's already forgiven you of it.
Amen.
Yeah.
So the point of this is life takes different turns. Storms come. We react different ways. You can react the right way. You can react the wrong way. Your circumstances may dictate how you react, but God doesn't change.
Right.
He is the constant through the storm.
And that's why I love to I mean, I guess I don't love to pray it because it goes against my flesh, right? But I pray so frequently because I find myself, even if it's just for a 4-minute dump, like there's sometimes where like I know I'm called to preach the gospel. You can't, nothing will make me question.
No,
I
but
remember
you-
when
you-
it happened.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, I remember when it happened,
Mhm.
when God initially called me to preach. I know that, but then there's times that like it doesn't always look exactly the way you want it to be, and not to say that it can't come to pass. Not to say that I won't ever preach in front of the church or preach in a camp meeting or whatever. All that right now, like I'm sharing something. So the thing is like that's why a lot of times I will pray. I forget who originally prayed it. If you guys remember, say it. But Lord, help my unbelief, because it's not like yes, I doubt, but it's not that in some way, like sometimes I'll have doubt and unbelief, I guess is the word I would use, but it's not that I don't believe you. It's not that I don't believe you're going to come to pass. It's like right now I'm struggling. Help me with this.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because man, I wish I could remember how exactly the quote, but the other day,
I believe, Lord, but help my unbelief.
yeah, I believe, but help my unbelief. So like help my doubt, which someone said it the other day. I saw a video of how like, don't quote me on it, but it was something like how doubt and unbelief are separate, in the sense that doubt's like I know that it's there. I don't want to butcher the way he says it, but basically what I'm trying to get at is like sometimes you're gonna have those seasons of people have said this about me. I have my high highs and low lows. You're gonna have those low lows, but that doesn't mean you can't still trust. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, not to go into a tangent, but
Yeah, Paul, I'm bringing it back here, and then we'll move on. But the whole idea of what just happened, and really the whole point of this episode is those unexpected things take place. For Paul, the storm destroyed the ship that he was on. It destroyed all stability of that moment, but it never touched God's promise, because he had a promise from God. He knew that at the end of the day, though all this bad stuff was happening, it wasn't going to be the end, because I still have this promise. And if you're out there listening and you've had some unexpected seasons, understand this, that it's not the end.
Right.
There is hope, because there's still a promise. And if there's still a promise, it doesn't matter what's happening. And it matters to you, I understand that, but it at the end of the day, his promise is still there. So you're going to be okay. So keep your faith during those moments. Dude, when I had the treble hook in my finger, I'm not like some superhero. Like, I had a buddy say like, oh, that's the manliest thing. Like, I was telling somebody the story. That was the manliest thing to do. It was pretty dumb, actually. But also, like, it hurt, but my mind went somewhere else during that moment. Like, it was like, okay, this happened. I have to navigate it. Like, I have to figure this out. Because if I don't, then this is just going to be the reality of what's going on right now. I'm going to have to go to the hospital. So I had to go somewhere else mentally when that unexpected thing happened. And it matters where you go mentally when unexpected happens.
for sure.
The only reason that I didn't end up on the emergency room on the 4th of July was because I went to the right place mentally. I went to what I knew to do. And, it's funny that every year somebody wakes up on the 4th of July not realizing that it's their last day with 10 digits. That could have been my story. You know what I mean? Like, but you got to go to what you know in those moments. And when you're a believer, and God has a promise for your life. Salvation, calling, purpose, all of those things. That's what's true. So when the unexpected happens, don't believe the lies that the enemy tries to sell you in those seasons, but stick true to what you know.
Yeah.
Go there instead of chaos.
Just always, like, remind yourself. I love that old song, "Promise Coming Down the Dusty Road." Just remember, it could be, it's a storm. It's things aren't good, whatever. But be still. Just sometimes be still and know that promise. It's like you said, it's gonna happen. You just gotta be mentally strong.
Yeah.
You know.
Just go to the right place and don't, understand that it might destroy your situation. It might mess up your life bad.
Yeah.
But it doesn't touch the promise.
Right.
And I hope that encourages somebody today that's going through some tough seasons. We have a game, but before that, we're going to go through an ad. Dude, I started taking creatine, David.
Every day?
Every day creatine. And not just any creatine, first form creatine.
That's the only creatine I take.
It's amazing. I would say it's delicious, but it's unflavored, but it doesn't mix. You know how like old creatine got kind of clumpy at the bottom? And
Little gritty.
Yeah, it was like sand.
Yeah.
Not like first form's creatine. You should be taking creatine. Helps your brain.
Yeah, not only does it help you when you're working out and you're trying to gain a little bit more muscle mass, trying to look a little bit better, but creatine also, studies show it helps you mentally. So taking first form creatine every day, not only good for your physical health, but your mental health as well.
Creatine. Get you some creatine.
First form.
Creatine. First form creatine. First form.
Creatine.
Creatine, 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 creatine. First. And we are back. I got Florida man, Ohio man. You guys ready for it?
Yeah.
It's going to be David versus Drew.
Round two.
Round two. Did
I
he
don't
play?
remember what happened last time.
I think I won.
Did you? We'll have to fact check that later, but I don't
No,
know.
please don't. I'm just kidding.
And now for the game where there's, points and it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. All right. Favorite game, Florida man or Ohio man? I'm going to have 7 headlines today.
Okay.
And it's either a Florida man or Ohio man. You tell me. Round 1, are we ready?
Let's go.
Okay. A man was arrested after setting up a folding chair in a mall food court dressed as Santa Claus in July. Witnesses say he spent nearly 5 hours taking off-season requests from confused adults. Is this a Florida man or Ohio man?
That's a creep.
Yeah, that's a creep. But I feel like he's from Canton, Ohio.
So 3, 2, 1.
Florida.
Ohio.
Okay, this was a Florida man.
Let's go.
All right.
Apparently, Christmas came 6 months early. The guy reportedly had a clipboard and was evaluating whether people had been naughty or nice
Oh, that's
since
sick.
December. Creep.
Weirdo.
David's on the board.
Let's
1
help.
to 0. All right, here we go.
I promise I didn't just read that when I looked over there. I
That's
swear.
okay. Oh, yeah, that was wild. I can't believe in July too. Just super weird.
Christmas in July.
People said that he was handing out candy canes from his cooler,
Yeah. Why are you keeping them in a cooler?
Yeah, they don't
which is
need
even weirder.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Trust this guy.
All right, round 2. Florida man, Ohio man. A man walked into a gas station carrying half-eaten rotisserie chicken and demanded full refund. When employees asked for a receipt, he pointed to the bite marks and called it documentation and quality complaints. Florida man or Ohio man? 3, 2, 1.
Florida.
Ohio.
Florida
Oh,
man. Ding ding. Oh, the best part is
A
that
half-eaten chicken?
So, yeah, dude, he walks into the gas station carrying a half-eaten rotisserie chicken, demands a full refund, and when employees asked for a receipt, he pointed to the bite marks and said, "This is my documentation and quality control complaints." The best part is that
Did it
this gas station didn't even sell rotisserie chickens.
That's what I was just about
Oh,
to
that's
ask. What gas
crazy.
station sells rotisserie chickens?
So
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's wild.
Sir, this is a 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Sir,
Hey,
this is
listen.
not Arby's. We don't have this meat.
Listen, There's something about a rotisserie chicken, though, dude.
brother.
Rotisserie chickens are.
You know, the late, great nanny would bring home a rotisserie chicken and grandma's potato salad probably 3 out of 7 days out of the week for me.
There was
Rotisserie
nothing wrong
chicken
with that.
and
that's a good meal.
Bob Evans mashed potatoes.
100%.
Dude,
It'd be those
I
three
have
things.
microwavable Bob Evans mashed potatoes in my
They're
fridge
legit.
as we speak. Not
They're
think.
legit. Brittany gets them all the time. I
They're
love
so
them.
good.
Yeah.
So good. That was like a staple meal. Just get a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Nan would say that.
And that's
she-
a cheap, dude. That's a cheap
Solid.
way to get a good
protein.
protein in.
100%. But not from a gas station, and you certainly can't take a bite out of it and ask for refunds.
Yeah, no.
So, but he brought evidence.
But if it works, I would probably try it too.
Round 3. A man was discovered at PetSmart after allegedly hiding there until closing time. Investigators say that he let out 4 adoption cats for company, arranged them by personality, and spent the night sleeping in a dog bed. Is this a Ohio man or a Florida man? 3, 2, 1.
Florida. It better be Florida.
It's an Ohio man.
There's no way. You guys,
3-0.
you was doing flashcards.
This happened in Dayton. The man reportedly gave
Before
all
Buc-ee's was open.
Yeah. He gave
Man.
all 4 temporary cats name, and he had himself a little sleepover in PetSmart. Which, why?
PetSmart's not that big. How'd you get away with that?
to let
Yeah.
out the cats? Where are you hiding?
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you hiding, man? Just be weirder. It's a
Yeah.
very Dayton thing to do, though, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? That was round 3.
It's 3.
So it's 3-0.
I need to
Come on,
back.
Drew.
I need one more. That's it.
Round 4. A semi hauling 40,000 pounds of hot sauce began leaking all over the interstate. Emergency crews literally followed the giant red trail down the hallway to locate the truck. Highway. Dang, I was doing so good. To locate the truck. I got to say that again now.
Trick question.
A semi hauling 40,000 pounds of hot sauce began leaking all over the interstate. Emergency crews literally followed the giant red trail down the highway to locate the truck. Was this a Florida man or Ohio man?
I have questions once we've guessed our state.
3, 2, 1.
Florida.
I would go Florida with this one too. I know that we probably shouldn't go that way, but
This is an Ohio man. Only in Ohio can first responders solve a mystery by following a trail of hot sauce. It's like the Hansel and Gretel of Buffalo Wild Wings edition.
So, was this like a gas tank truck full of hot sauce? Or was like it boxes that are leaking out of the bottle? Because
That's a
like
good
what did he
question.
hit to crush the bottles to make it do that? Because now I'm thinking it's like a Sheetz gas station truck full of hot sauce.
there had to be a really big accident inside
Right.
for that to happen. If it's bottles.
So it was Frank's Red Hot,
Ooh, man, I'd have followed that trail
and this
That's good
happened
stuff.
on June 30th.
from Ohio to Florida.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude.
listen, hard-boiled eggs with little Franks on
That's
it.
so good. I was so,
Anything with a little
dude,
Frank's
I
on
was
it.
jonesing for some Franks when we were out of it. I was making or Buffalo Ranch wrap, chicken wrap.
Oh, dude,
And
that's great.
I wanted that so bad, and all we had was the ranch, and we didn't have any hot sauce. And I was like, I don't even want it anymore.
Yeah, that's sad.
But this happened on June 30th. 40,000 pounds of Frank's Red Hot began leaking while traveling on I-71 in Delaware County, Ohio, north of Columbus. Fire crews responded after reports of mysterious red liquid covering the highway. That's the color you don't want
I
to see
feel like- yeah,
on the
for
highway,
sure.
though. But because the sauce is acidic, responders couldn't just wash it into storm drains. Hazmat was called and everything
I guess that
Really?
makes sense, but
because
it's,
the waterways.
It's
keep it out
cayenne
of the
and
waterways.
like water and vinegar, isn't it?
Vinegar.
Some drivers reported that it was extremely difficult to remove their vehicles.
That
to- or
makes sense.
navigate or remove it from their vehicles. And so, man,
Really?
pretty odd. right here in Ohio.
I don't remember that.
It's a true story.
There had to be something malicious behind that probably, because they do have some of those big jugs that are like plastic.
I would imagine.
So maybe someone just cut them.
Yeah, it had to have been boxed. I doubt that they just have like a gas tanker full of Red Hots.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
But yeah, wild.
Just
Pretty
pull up
crazy.
to the truck and open up the valve, fill up your bottle.
So you
That'd
both-
be so sweet. We should invest.
Yeah. I want to. Speaking of hot sauce, we had the 4th of July picnic
Mm-hmm.
in local Mexican restaurant La Loma's. Donated their salsa and chips. And what was left over was brought down to the school where I work. Brother, there is a probably 10-gallon bucket of salsa down in the refrigerator right now. It is the most salsa I've ever seen in my life.
That's
I
awesome.
love salsa.
Me too.
So,
I actually didn't get any. Dude, I got so wrapped up playing volleyball, I didn't even eat.
yeah, you kept trying to hunt me down. Christian was real eager to get me on that field.
Well, because he locked me in as soon as possible.
You were like, "You're gonna come play," and I was like,
dude, my shoulder was tore up. That was the first thing I've done in a while.
I would play. I would
It was
have
fun.
played, and I enjoy it. I just had both of my kids, and my wife was holding a baby, so I had to be on deck.
Yeah, I get that.
So, but yeah, you're up 3-0.
3-0. Yeah. We tied on that
It's
one.
crazy.
All right,
Means I'm gonna have to come back for a third
all right. Here we go. Are we ready?
tiebreaker.
Round 5. A sanitation worker was emptying a trash can when a wanted suspect suddenly jumped out of the can and tried running away. Is this a
Surprise.
Florida
Yeah.
man or Ohio man? 3, 2, 1.
Florida.
Ohio.
This was a Ohio man.
Let's
Dude,
go.
I am.
Victory. Sweet, sweet victory.
It's all right. It's all right. So this guy was literally hiding from the police in a trash can, and in true Oscar the Grouch style,
Where at?
popped out. This was in Ohio. I don't have all the
It
details on
didn't
this
say
one.
where.
Imagine showing up to collect the garbage and accidentally collecting.
You ever
a
see those
fugitive.
videos of people popping out of stuff, scaring people, like on the side of the
Dude.
street? You ever see the ones where they get knocked out?
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's what would happen.
That's what would happen. I'm very like, I get jumpy.
Yeah.
Like if you pop out at me, I might elbow you.
Mhm.
Like that's. I'm worse with that than like actual
Oh,
fear.
dude.
Yeah, I'm not big on the whole don't jump at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. To hide in a trash can. One of my biggest phobias is from when I worked at Circle K, is the juice at the bottom of the trash
Yup.
can. That is like, it will send me like that's worse than the fishing hook in the hand to me.
Yep.
Like,
I'm with you. That makes my
like, I
stomach turn
can't-
just thinking about it.
I can't be near it. It has a smell. It's a universal smell. If it touches my hand, it's game over.
Bro, I don't even talk about
Unclean.
it.
It's
I worked
weird.
at Chipotle for a while.
Yeah, dude. It's all got that
Sick.
universal trash juice smell. It's just
Yeah, no,
so
thank you.
gross, dude. And it's probably what's causing that mysterious
I want to throw up right now.
disease. I'm sorry. It's causing
We're
all
all
kinds
gonna
of
be
problems. Round 6. This is for fun. I think David's locked it in
Yeah,
already.
he sealed the deal on that one.
But round 6.
Dude.
I'm sorry. I went too far. A 6-year-old boy received a special swearing-in ceremony, rode in a police cruiser, and met local officers and celebrated with pizza. Instead of a traditional oath, he promised to be brave, kind. I don't know where this one came from. This is not real. I'm going to cut that one out.
Florida man. Say
Yeah, that was weird. All right, here we go. Round 6. A man rode a full-grown horse through the front doors of a Waffle House. Witnesses say he parked the horse next to the counter, tipped his hat to the waitress, and ordered 2 coffees, one for himself and one for the horse. So a man rode a full-grown horse through the front doors of a Waffle House. Florida man or Ohio man? 3, 2, 1.
Florida.
This is a Florida man. The man reportedly asked for a booth for 2 and explained that only one of them would actually need to sit down.
How did he fit the horse through the doors?
It's a great question. Might have been
could
a
have
pony.
been a miniature hearse.
Miniature Hirsch. We're at the point of the episode where talking gets harder.
Yeah.
But honestly, Waffle House employees probably didn't even react. They were like, "This is just a Tuesday. This is just another Tuesday."
Yeah, it gets pretty wild in there.
So I kind of want Waffle House right now. All right, final score, David. You had 5, and Drew
I won't talk about it.
got sweet. It's all right. This is a bonus story, and then we'll start wrapping it up. So I found out this week that there are thousands of people in Poland who voluntarily spend their 4th of July pretending to be from Ohio. When I first heard this, I thought this was a joke, but it's a real event.
Yeah.
They created an entire fictional town called Pristine Park, Ohio. They transform a resort into what they think small town Ohio is actually like. We're talking American flags, backyard cookouts,
Poland.
pie eating contests, beauty pageants, Browns jerseys, Buckeye jerseys, trailer parks, lawn chairs, the whole thing. But the crazy part is it's not just a costume party. They organize and describe it as a giant live-action role-playing event where people create characters and spend the weekend acting out a fictional town in Ohio.
Yeah, I've read about this. It's weird.
They literally spend their vacation pretending that they're from here.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean,
don't.
Ohio's pretty great, but like...
There's so many questions.
Yeah.
Well,
There's so many questions I can't even think of one.
What is uniquely Ohio, like
Right.
to role play as? Like
somebody told me when you think of America, though, that like a lot of the world looks at Ohio. I can't remember where I heard that, but definitely Poland does.
Yeah, apparently.
But they literally spend their vacation pretending that they're from Ohio.
This is how long has this been going on for?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because I know that we're getting a lot of, like, Pastor even talked about how we're getting like all this popularity because the World Cup.
Mhm.
Has this gone on for a
Yeah,
while?
it was before the World Cup.
Yeah. So imagine flying halfway around the world and somebody asks where you're headed, and you have to answer Ohio, but not actual Ohio. It's fake Ohio in Poland. It's pretty crazy. And if there's thousands of people in Poland spending their free time pretending to be from Ohio, we might need to start pushing the Cast and Faith podcast internationally.
Yeah,
run
baby.
it.
Poland. You
We're
need to
about-
be
we're about-
listening to the Casting Faith
100%.
podcast. We're 100% Ohio.
We're 3 episodes away from being Poland's #1 faith podcast.
We should email the Polish government.
Whoever's mayor of Pristine Town, Ohio, in Poland, you heard it here first. I don't know. Man, yeah. I don't know.
Is it cold in Poland?
I think it's kind of similar to our.
Similar to
Climate.
Ohio?
They're just
They're
copycats.
just copycats.
But we love you for it, and
Yeah,
we
we love you,
appreciate it, and
Poland.
we take it as a compliment, I think.
Yeah, man.
Are they making fun of us, or are they just
That's what I want to know,
honoring us?
Poland.
Yeah.
Is this an honor situation?
Because at the end of the day, well, I don't know. There's nothing I could do about it, but I just want to know.
I don't get it.
It's just, that was super unexpected. When I saw that, I was
Poland,
like, why?
weird.
Why? But time for last cast, fellas. I've had a fun time here on
Yeah.
this episode.
No, that's fun.
It's went a bunch of unexpected directions, and that was
Crazy.
the whole point. My last cast is this: that life will give you twists and turns, and you never know what could happen. You could have all the right intentions, all the right plans, and end up with a fishing hook on your hand, and you got to deal with
Hey,
it.
that kind of rhyme.
Oh,
Did it?
boy.
Wasn't trying. It's the backbone coffee surging through my veins right now.
True. Yeah, that cup was delightful.
So, yeah, that's my last cast. You got anything else you want to say, Andrew?
Yeah. Just to go off of what we're talking about on the serious side of things, think of yourself in a long car ride, and you're about 30 minutes from home, and it's miserable because it's the worst part, right? When you're so close but yet so far away. Think of that in your walk with God, or when storms or trials come up. What do you do when you're in that car? You just bite down and get through it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you just be still and get through it. So think of that when trials come up, because with your walk with God, you're gonna have so many times feeling like that, where it's like, man, I need, like, that's just like just such a frustrating feeling. Like I'm so close yet so far away. You're gonna feel that so much, but there's a blessing in all of it, and like we talked about, there's a promise at the end of the trip, right? So if I could encourage anybody, when times get hard, think of that moment. It's the same thing that a lot of fighters do fight week when they're cutting weight. You're like miserable. You're sitting in the Epsom salt bath, sweating everything out, and you're just bite down, get through it, and like Job said, like the book of Job says, he sinned not with his lips. I love that. Just bite your tongue, get through it. Don't complain. One thing I've been trying to do recently is whenever it seems hard, just thank God for everything that is good.
Yeah.
And that's my last cast.
Sometimes you just gotta get the bolt cutters.
Sometimes but don't get the
Don't use the
don't
utility.
use the utility pliers or whatever it was called.
Yeah, man, that was the worst part, as I had to pry it open with butter knife.
That's sick.
So I would say my last cast, and I want to do want to mention one other thing after this too, is situations come, storms come. How we react is different, but the constant is God.
Yes.
You're going to dictate how your outcome is, but God is the ultimate outcome. So you can react in a negative way, you can react in a positive way, you can be optimistic, you can be pessimistic. The glass could be half full, half empty, whatever you want to choose. Just know that God is the ultimate outcome.
Yeah.
So react how you're going to react, but reach for Him. But having said that, a serious note from a different standpoint. I don't know if you guys saw this, but last night down in Canfield, they got hit with some tornadoes. It was a pretty bad storm down there. The storm kind of cruised through here. It wasn't awful, but they got some tornadoes down there. Some pictures of down power lines, poles, trees, place kind of torn up. Made me think of Heritage Roofing Company.
100%.
You never want to see stuff like that happening. You don't want to ever be in that situation. But when those storms do come, back to the storms, when those storms do come, it helps to have somebody that you can trust. And Aaron was just on the show a couple episodes ago. Good, trustworthy guy that will get you taken care of. And he doesn't just see you as a number. He sees you as a person. And when you're dealing with that horrible situation of maybe your house being destroyed or your roof being torn off, whatever it may be, it helps to have somebody there that can walk you through it and treat you like a person, not just another number.
100%. Yep. Just mention Casting Faith. He'll give you a free estimate on any damage that needs repaired. And so we trust him. He's a great guy. You can go listen to him talk for 3 hours now on our show alone. So, veteran owned and honest, hardworking people. So go with what you know, man. Go with trustworthy people. Before we get out of here, though, I got to shout out Backbone Coffee. Because, man, it's funny. This whole episode has been full of unexpected things happening. And honestly, dude, on the 4th of July, the fishing trip, it started out exactly how I wanted it to. It started out with some rolling coal in my cup, and it was delicious, and it got me going. Up before daylight, coffee in my hand, headed to the reservoir. Everything was perfect until it wasn't. But it didn't stay perfect for very long, but Backbone was actually a part of a really the good part of the story. And so if you're somebody up early and you need coffee, if you're doing a Bible lesson in the morning, if you're headed to work, if you're off to the reservoir like I was, launching your kayak, trying to survive the morning, or just getting your morning cup, it's a good thing to go through a company that is for hardworking people like Backbone. They make coffee great, and it's delicious. And get this, guys, if you get this coffee, you're supporting the Casting Faith podcast. And they've been supporting us for a long time, so we want to shout them out. So support the people that support your favorite podcast. Backbone Coffee link is in the description. We appreciate it. Andrew, you had some just now. We brewed some up in the Breville. What are your thoughts?
I am very bougie and picky about coffee, in a sense. Now, if I don't have none, I'll take what I can get and be happy with it. Right? Any cup's better than none. But in my opinion, if I have a choice, I'm picky, right? And this actually was the first. I do have a bag of Backbone. I haven't got to try it yet because I only have the espresso machine. And it's pre-ground, so I want to make it in a pot. but after having it today, I was very delighted. It wasn't sour. It wasn't too how do I say, what's the other word? It was a good cup. It was a very good cup of coffee. I'm definitely going to be placing an order to get some. I have a Breville as well. I like it strong. I like to do just every single morning. I do a double shot of espresso to start, and I'm for sure gonna be getting some Backbone to put in there. So shout out to you guys for making an actual good cup of coffee. There's a lot of coffee companies out there that aren't that good, but Backbone's very good. I was very delighted in that cup I had. So thank you so much for sharing that with me.
Yeah, dude. You had overtime grind.
I think that's the one you told me.
No. I'm sorry. You had graveyard shift.
Which one did you tell me about last time? Is that the darker one?
So
is the graveyard?
They have graveyard shift. That's their dark roast, and then they have rolling coal. But that's cut with chicory, and so that doesn't come in whole bean. So you got graveyard shift.
Okay. Well, it was great. I loved it. So
and it does come in whole bean. So if you need to grind it yourself for your Breville or whatever, get the whole bean. But use the link in the description. Right now, I believe there's a buy 3 for $45. 3 bags for $45. And they're always doing sales, man. They did one for the 4th. They did one for Father's Day. They do it all the time. And if you're a first-time buyer, you can get 15% off by using promo code CastingFaith. So that's a huge help to our show. They've been a long-time supporters of our show, and we're grateful for them. Shout out to you, Cam. Keep doing the thing. I want to see it in a can. I want to see an RTD. I want to see a nitro black coffee.
That would be awesome. Can I throw something out there?
Yeah.
Just a side note, if that's okay. This is my second time as a guest on here. But one thing I love about this podcast is, this is a guy's podcast, right? But one thing that you are doing and you guys have provided is a ministry. You've been able to preach the gospel. You've been able to, I think, offer sound guidance for people who need counsel, things like that. And one thing that I love is good companies that support good people and things like that. But a good company that supports something that supports the work of the Lord, to me, means more, because there's a lot of companies that are good who people behind the scenes may love the Lord, but some people are scared to support things that are quote unquote Christian or Bible believing. Mm-hmm. Shout out to these companies like Backbone, who support you could call this a ministry that is so necessary for people, for even more so men, because sometimes we get so holy, right? We think sometimes we don't have that switch to, and just enjoy being a man. Yeah. And because we want to just be so. And it's not, I don't think it's from a bad place, but we love God so much. We take it so sincere. We take it to that next level a lot of times. So sometimes it's nice to have brothers in the Lord that you can hang out with, that it's not wrapped around the things of this world. So companies like Backbone that support programs like this and ministries like this, I have a lot of respect for. So just on that alone, I would support buying this coffee or reaching out to Heritage, things like that. I don't even know these guys at all. Yeah. I have no affiliation with them myself, other than they're willing to invest in people that I know truly walk for the Lord, and I have a lot of respect for that. So if you care about the work of the Lord, get on, buy some coffee, and support companies that support people who support the work of the Lord.
Thanks for saying all that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're grateful, man. Super, super grateful for all of our supporters. First Form, you need some supplements, you need some protein bars, you need anything like that. We got energy drinks, protein bars, all kinds of stuff. Firstform.com/castingfaith. Fuel your when you don't want just a half pound of meat from Arby's, you could get a nice protein bar or a protein shake.
Or some mammoth meat from the glaciers.
Go with a trusted,
Giraffe,
high quality source protein.
Or Giraffe.
Firstform.com/castingfaith and the Great Lakes Fishing Expo. Super excited for
it's hard
that
to
in
believe
February.
We're in July, but it's
coming up.
It's
We got a
coming
lot.
up.
We got a lot of planning to do. It's gonna be fun, man. That's in LaRange County in February. We're gonna have details in that. You can go to our website, scroll down to the Great Lakes Fishing Expo. You can click on the image, and it'll give you all the information that you need. But we're so grateful for the opportunity.
Come see
to
your boys.
Come do that. So support us. Come out there. Support the show. Support the expo. It's gonna be a great time. Drew, we want to thank you so much for coming on again, brother. We're gonna have you on multiple times. That was a good hang.
I had so much fun. Thank you guys. And I'm down to do this whenever. I love hanging out with you guys. Love just talking about random stuff. I love that you are patient with me when I go off on little
It's
tangents.
all right. It's like half
So-
of what I do on this episode is just David's sitting there like, all right, what's he doing? Like, where are we
Yeah.
going? But it's
Thanks so much, guys.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, we're gonna cast faith. We've done it for 90 episodes. We're gonna go until the Lord tarries.
Dude, only
unless
10
the
more
Lord tarries.
episodes.
I know, 10 episodes. We gotta plan that
Eventually,
out.
you're gonna cast faith across the pond.
Amen, dude. Amen. I wanted to cast faith today, but another storm rolled in, so cast my finger into a hospital room almost. But we love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Every time you share this link with somebody, share the show with somebody, it helps us grow. We're pushing 6,000 on YouTube right now, which is crazy.
Awesome.
I want to say something.
David's gonna say something.
Got a listener that commented to Charlie about the sticker on my computer. This is a Buckeye leaf for all you uncultured people out there.
Oh, that's
There
crazy.
is five leaves here. That is a Buckeye leaf.
He said never remove that sticker. I was like, it's a Buckeye helmet leaf.
This is a Buckeye leaf. This is the pride sticker that is on the Buckeye helmet. I am not promoting anything outside of Ohio State
Just
football.
OH.
Ohio, baby. And with that, cast faith in everyday life. Like, comment, subscribe. Give us a review. Help us grow this thing. Until next time.
See ya, everybody.
Like, comment, and subscribe.